The mortgage is cleared for the quarter, and I've topped up your personal savings account, Maya. I want you to focus on your art gallery project without worrying about the overhead. I'll handle the rest. I've even adjusted the portfolio to ensure your operational costs are covered through the winter.
You're so good to me, Ethan. I don't know what I'd do without you keeping everything so stable. It's a lot of pressure on you, isn't it?
It is, but it's worth it.
To be the one holding the sky up while I'm just chasing shadows in the gallery?
It's not pressure if it's for us. As long as we're building our future, every cent is worth it. I didn't work my way up from nothing just to have my wife stress over utility bills or lease agreements. Your only job is to be creative, Maya. Mine is to make sure the world doesn't get in your way.
You make it look so easy. Most men would complain, but you just provide. It's a rare quality, Ethan. It makes me feel so safe.
Safety is the one thing I promised you. And as long as I'm breathing, you'll have it.
Maya, did you see the transfer out of the rainy day fund? $50,000 is gone. Was it the gallery? Maybe a down payment on a new exhibit space I missed?
Are you seriously tracking every penny I spend now? Is this what we've become, a forensic audit every time I wake up?
It's $50,000, Maya. I just need to know where it went for the tax filings. We agreed that any transfer over $10,000 was a joint discussion. I'm not auditing you. I'm just trying to keep the books straight so we don't get flagged.
It went to expenses, Ethan. You're so obsessed with numbers that you've become suffocating. You make all this money just so you can use it as a leash to control me. You want to be the big provider so you can have the right to interrogate me like a suspect. You're making me feel like a servant asking for an allowance. Your financial transparency to cover for your deep-seated trust issues. That's the real problem here. You think you can buy my submission. You think that because you signed the checks, you own my autonomy.
I never said that. I never even thought that, Maya. It's a lot of money to move without a word. I'm the one who has to explain these fluctuations to the accountants.
Then tell the accountants to talk to me. Or better yet, tell them your husband of the year routine is actually just a high-priced surveillance state. If you don't trust me with the money you gave me, then don't give it to me at all. But don't you dare stand there and act like I'm a child who lost her lunch money.
I just thought we were a team. I thought we shared everything. If the gallery needed a boost, you could have just told me. I would have given it to you gladly.
Given it to me? See? There it is again. You love the power, Ethan. You love being the one who grants me my dreams. It's sick. Honestly, I thought you were better than this. You were the one man who didn't need to use a bank account to feel like a man. I'm going to the gallery. Don't call me to ask how much I spend on gas. It's exhausting being loved by a calculator.
You were right to call us, Mr. Vance. Human error doesn't move $50,000 in a single wire through 3 offshore shells. My team spent 48 hours peeling back the layers. And where did the gallery expenses go? There is no gallery expansion. Every cent of that 50,000 and several hundred thousand before it landed in a single private domestic account. The beneficiary is a man named Julian Vane.
Julian, who is he?
32, a freelance photographer with no record of income for the last 3 years. But his lifestyle? It's pristine. We traced the digital footprint. Your wife hasn't just been sending him cash, she's been managing his entire existence. This is a luxury loft in the arts district. The lease isn't in her name? What? But the monthly payments originate from the art supplies category of your joint household account. That vintage Porsche 911 he drives? The insurance premiums are bundled into your corporate fleet policy. She even added his platinum credit card as an authorized user on a sub-account she told you was for client dinners. I've been working 80-hour weeks, skipping sleep, missing holidays to build a fortress for us. And all the while, I was subsidizing a ghost. It goes deeper, sir. We found recurring payments for a premium health insurance plan, a gym membership at the most exclusive club in the city, and even a recurring floral delivery to that loft every Monday morning, all paid for by your labor. She didn't just give him money, she built him a life using your blueprint.
I've been paying for his life. I've been working so he can play. While I was under a mountain of stress, she was using my sweat to keep his world air-conditioned.
What is your next move, Mr. Vance? Legally, we have enough for a massive fraud claim during the asset division.
My next move isn't in a courtroom, not yet. She told me I was a calculate and a surveillance state for asking about my own money. Well, it's time she sees what happens when the calculator finally finishes the math.
Julian has a very nice Porsche, Maya. I should know I've paid for 3 of its service appointments this year.
Ethan, I can explain. Julian he's an old friend. He was in trouble, he was losing his apartment. I couldn't just let him.
He was in trouble for 2 years? While I was skipping sleep, ignoring my own health, and working 80-hour weeks to ensure you had everything, you were ensuring he had everything. You told me I was controlling for asking about our money.
You used my guilt as a shield to hide the fact that you turned me into a silent partner in your affair.
I felt lonely. You were always working. You were always at the firm. And he needed me. I didn't need to feel wanted, Ethan. It was just supposed to be alone at first.
You didn't just cheat, Maya, you embezzled from our life.
You stole my labor, my time, and my sweat, and you handed it to another man on a silver platter. You didn't want a husband. You wanted a benefactor to fund your fantasy life.
With a parasite. My lawyer will be sending the formal divorce papers to you by morning. Don't bother looking for a settlement clause. You won't receive a single dime from my properties, or my holdings, or my accounts. Our prenuptial agreement has a very specific bad faith and theft clause that I've spent the last 6 hours activating.
Ethan, please! You can't leave me with nothing! I have nothing of my own! I'm sorry, I'll pay it back, I'll do anything! Please forgive me!
Forgiveness is for mistakes. This was a lifestyle. And it's not just you. You and your sideman should both be expecting a letter from my legal team as well. I have officially reported both of you for grand larceny and financial fraud. I've traced the signatures you forged to access the emergency funds.
It wasn't Julian's fault. He didn't know where the money came from. Please don't involve the police.
You're not only using my money to sponsor another man, you're also cheating on me.
And expecting me to thank you for the privilege of paying for it. The logic is over, Maya. I've frozen every account tied to your name. The mansion is being listed for sale tomorrow morning. And as for Julian, I've already contacted his landlord. The lease I was unknowingly paying for was terminated an hour ago.
You can't just throw me out like this. I'm your wife. I've been by your side for years.
No, you were a business expense I can no longer afford.
You wanted a life with him? You have it now. I hope Julian's Porsche has a spacious back seat, because as of this moment, that is the only roof you have left.
Julian, honey, help me with these. Ethan found out. He's frozen everything. I had to leave the house with just what I could carry.
That sounds like a you problem, Maya. Why are these bags on my doorstep?
What do you mean? I'm moving in. We can finally be together without hiding. We'll figure the money out later, but right now, I need to get inside. It's freezing out here.
Moving in? To what? My landlord was here 20 minutes ago.
My lease was terminated because the primary benefactor, your husband, withdrew the funding. I've been evicted, Maya.
What? I had no idea.
Then we'll find a new place. How can you be so cold? I have been funding your entire lifestyle for 2 years. I paid for that car. I paid for the clothes on your back. I risked everything to make sure you had the best of everything.
And I appreciated it. Truly. But let's be real, Maya, you weren't a girlfriend. You weren't a girlfriend. You were an ATM machine. I was the service you paid for to feel wanted, while your husband was busy actually making something of himself.
You ungrateful!
Save the drama. I just got served, Maya. Your husband's lawyers are fast. They filed a lawsuit against me for unjust enrichment
And conspiracy to commit fraud. They're coming for the house, the car, and every cent you funneled into my accounts. He's collecting everything. I'm not letting you in because there's nothing left to come into. I'm packing my own bag and disappearing before the marshals show up tomorrow morning.
Julian, please. I gave up my marriage for you. I have nowhere else to go.
Then I guess you should have checked the balance on your ATM before the account closed.